one in Planet Odd and TNC.
Right. TNC can't afford to just sit here and trade harassment because they're not going to win that battle. They really have to look for kill opportunities.
Tims is coming in. He's going to get, well, the Burrow Strike is available. He's going to use it. A lot of damage coming out. The first blood's going to go the way of Planet Odd, actually, taking out 1437's Silencer. But it'll be a trade for the carry. But it is Earthshaker. It's one of those heroes that can really, once you get that first couple items, bottom lane. Batrider aggroing on the Resolution. He's going to get some TP support from Soxa. There's the cast. 1437 here's for support, though. Resolution, better be careful with the right click. Sam H, Illusory Orb is going to connect. Moon wants the kill. He'll get it. Soxa attempting to help Resolution with the body blocks, but it's not going to work as Cuckoo finds the kill. So it's a 1-for-1 as 1437 finally out, thanks to the Misery's right click. Cuckoo.
Oh, the
Looks
juke!
like he'll be fine. They're actually going onto the illusion. Was that a doppelganger?
Oh my god!
Top lane, Sam H spamming out the sticky napalms. It's going to take a cask. Here comes Weaver. It's not going to hit the swarm onto Sam H, but lots of damage being done. There's a nice double Burrow Strike. Drow Ranger is the target of choice for TNC. They'll find it, but not before the Batrider ends up dropping. His Ember Spirit apparently getting very low. Able to get out as Tims. Able to challenge the epicenter, but Misery just Shikuchi's away. 3-2-1 can't come any sooner. Tims, can he get the initiation off? It's a triple Burrow Strike into a Global Silence. Spirit Lance used as well. Maybe not the greatest of layering with the Global Silence, but it's not going to matter too much. Earthshaker, Weehaw comes into the fray. I think Soxa channeling that. Oh, he'll take out the Silencer. In the meantime, Raven comes in to clean up the supports. It's a 2-for-1 at the current point. Tim's attempting to juke around the trees. Weehaw gets a nice enchant totem onto Ember Spirit. Cuckoo and company. They'll be able to kill out Earthshaker pretty easily. Now they want more, though. Tim's not able to find anybody with the Burrow Strike, but he's extremely low. Misery, if he can Shikuchi, could find the kill. But
items, kind of a drum and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Blade Mail is going to be a huge item as well. Yeah. So we have initiation onto Weaver. Do they actually have enough damage to take him out with the Burrow Strike and the Spirit Lance? Yes, indeed. Down he goes. But it will cost them the Silencer. Soxa, in the meantime, TPing out in the midst of danger. No stuns coming his way. At this point, Drow Ranger. Oh, Sand King finds him. Oh, there's the dust. They actually were prepared for this Shadow Blade pickup. There's no lasso, though, for 20 seconds. And here comes Weaver for the support. Searing Chains on 2. They're just going to blow him up. And there's the Global Silence expended. Weaver taking some damage with the epicenter. Do they have enough before his time? Nope. Time lapse is up just in time. And now Witch Doctor gets off a cask. And TNC, you have to think they have to back here. Raven, not a whole lot of mana to speak of. But here comes Cuckoo with the Spirit Link. Sam H being pursued by Misery. And my god, the damage from Cuckoo is out of control at this point with that Diffusal Blade. There is the last. They know Misery doesn't have his ult. They could pursue him, but he's going to finish off Batrider in the meantime. It's a 3-for-1, and there's the stun, there's the control, and the death. The eventual death of Misery on the support Weaver, and the ridiculous physical damage coming out from all of their cores. Raven jumps in, there's the Global Silence. Can they take out Weaver? No, he's at half HP, gets away safely. Puck in the meantime, there's the Yules coming into play. There's the Echo Slam onto 2, into a fissure as well. Batrider drops to the deck. Ember Spirit is stuck in the fissure, gets a Yules off. Cuckoo trying to do as much damage as possible as Raven jumps to the other side of the cliff, and this is being turned around by PL, who's just dealing ridiculous physical damage. 3 dead for Planet Odd.
And if you just take out the Drow Ranger, you kind of disable a lot of Odd's strategy.
And bottom lane, we're seeing Spirit Lance come into effect with the Diffusal onto Weehaw. He cannot get out of this. He gets the Echo Slam off, does a lot of damage to the Sand King, but he has absolutely no mana and now no HP as Soxa looks to be the next target for the Phantom Lash. He's just beating the crap out of him on the sideline. Misery, in the meantime, does help take out the Sand King. There's the Yules onto Soxa, keeps him in place, and that's 3 dead with pretty much very little effort. Tim showing himself off here in the mid lane and feeling pretty safe.
Oh man.
Cuckoo has the Blink Dagger, by the way.
Look at this, he's just blinking up onto the high ground.
Yeah, he doesn't give one crap at all. There's the Global Silence and the lasso secured to take out the Weaver. Earthshaker, 4 steps to the high ground, but here come the remnants from Ember Spirit, just destroy him. Resolution pops the BKB. That's a buyback on Misery now. Can they actually hold this? Soxa just getting destroyed by these illusions. Resolution has to use his Lothars to go back to the safety of his tier 4 towers, but I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no way this ends well.
This is Cuckoo's base.
It really is. Cuckoo's like, all right, bro, I got heart. We're good to go. The Illusory Orb not going to be enough to get away. And that's 3 dead for Odd in the midst of the base, and that's GG. Phantom Lancer reigns supreme. Face kick.
What a synergy.
Controlling the camera. I don't have to feel
Nope,
sorry
no
at all.
one's controlling neither of us are controlling the camera.
You know, oh, we're going to have a Stormbolt onto Soxa. There's the Rocket
Charge
Barrage
through,
to try to
maybe?
keep him out. Tim's continuing to right-click. He gets a bash on the Saksa. There's the cold feet. Is it actually going to be enough to take him out? Indeed, it is. The cold embrace. Too slow. Tim's TP's out in the midst of resolutions.
We see how powerful Cardis is here. Takes out the...
Cuckoo in a ton of trouble. Gets off a nice LSA and a Laguna Blade, but Misery gets saved by the cold embrace. Will it be enough? Stormbolt from Raven. He needs a couple more right clicks, but Misery's just kiting the crap out of this Sven. We've seen this time and time again. 2 dead for TNC, as the right clicks will commence, though, with that chilling touch, a double burrow strike. Moon in a lot of trouble. The right clicks will take him down from Tim's. In the meantime, Weehaw, illusory orb onto 1437. One more right click takes him out.
Gyro does benefit a lot from Raven's looking pretty dead here.
Coiled up, pops Warcry, and then dies immediately after.
I really feel like this Nature's Prophet pick is working wonders against the kind of Dota that TNC like to play.
Sam H and company going on top of the Night Stalker. That's a Nether Strike, ladies and gentlemen. Misery, one more right click.
Nicely done there. And
you know, I'm going to say something. You're going to call me an idiot. We're going to have to wait on that, though.
Yeah, we'll
Sven,
give it 1 second.
Taking quite a bit of damage. Tim's is trying to create some space for his carry, and he'll do so by dying. Sam H with a nice burrow strike. Another negative earn charge applied to Moon, as Misery's cold feet is going to run away safely. Sam H still continuing to fight despite being overwhelmed by the majority of Planet Odd. To the Night Stalker, who's just going to run away because he's super fast.
Where's this Ice Blast? I feel like AA's had this off cooldown for a little bit here. Maybe not feeling confident about where exactly to throw it. But
man, this is being turned around yet again. Planet Odd coming out on top in a lot of these trades. AA Blast does come in, but completely dodged by Weehaw. And Moon Meander looks like he might get cold feet. Nice block there. And Laguna Blade's going to keep him low, but they're not going to be able to get the kill yet. 1437 attempting to run away. Resolution be able to take him out very easily. And next is Lena, and this is just disastrous for TNC. They are falling apart at the seams.
One of the best things about having the Nature's Prophet as well is that he can always be utilizing the farm on their side of the map while they continue this siege and look for this tier 3. But the Lena's kind of doing the same thing. She's off looking to put Ashton lanes. But
Arctic Burn activated again. Look for the Winter's Curse. A nice cancel onto the charge, into a call down, into the right clicks, and the Rocket Barrage. And Tim's just destroyed. That seemed like a 1v5. BKB was popped by Moon Meander. Sam H is not going to be able to hit Burst Strike as a result. Aegis is popped. Raven pops the ult as well, looking to cleave somebody. I think he's going to try to go for Resolution, but that's a counter BKB pop by Resolution. So it's a 1 for Aegis at the moment. Winter's Curse. Cuckoo's going to beat the crap out of his teammate in the AA, so no Ice Blast for 45 seconds. As Saksa, almost saved himself, but that's magic damage, my friend. Cuckoo silenced.
yeah.
Oh, Raven jumps in. He really wants this kill, but the cold embrace comes off right off the bat.
He can't cheese.
Here's the Ice Blast, though. Yeah, you're right. He cannot cheese thanks to that, and he will drop like a bucket of horses. My goodness. Well, AA in the meantime, they're just dropping like flies. It is a 2 for 2, though, Raven. Now here an Epicenter from Sam H being applied to Moon Meander. Here comes the charge as well. They're able to take out 3. Not too shabby.
Sven and the Spirit Breaker.
Uh-oh, Cuckoo is found. Saksa gets off his ult. That provides a little bit of time for the rest of Odd to come into play. Cuckoo pops his BKB. AA is already out of this fight, though. And Resolution trying to do some damage, but of course that's BKB's activated galore for TNC. And Odd, actually. Moon Meander pops his. Raven, in the meantime, just getting kited. Burrow Strike actually misses for Sam H. And that's 3 dead for TNC. Homing missile will be dodged thanks to the Yules, but Sven is now on the run. Pops the Warcry, last remaining member of TNC. But I don't think that is for long. The Sprout keeps him in place, and that is a full team wipe for Planet Odd, and they lost nada.
Absolutely game-winning ultimate from Moon there. It hit the Sven, canceled his blink. He couldn't go in after using the ultimate. That wasted a significant portion of the duration, and that is a GTFO GG for Misery. So maybe a good call from Odd to make this rotation.
Yeah, for sure. Mid lane, Weehaw trading last hits. Trading right clicks, I should say, but Raven's going to pop the Blade Fury, and Weehaw's in a ton of trouble. Bit thanks to the level 2 Dragon Blood. We have a TP from Misery. And 1437 is going to cold embrace himself. Weehaw, in the meantime, should be able to clean up the Winter Wyvern without an issue. Tim's, in the meantime, absolutely no mana. The Cosmic Finale is coming into play as well. And this is the beauty of Nature's Prophet, just anywhere. You can be anywhere in the map at any time, especially at level 25, basically. I don't know if you know this.
This is going to be going down insanely quickly, and TNC maybe no time to respond. No hook on the Clockwork either.
Yeah, it's not looking good for this tower. It does go down. There's the stun onto Clockwork. Battery Assault doing work against Weehaw along with the Blade Fury, but there's a repel to take away all the magic. There's Sonic Wave on 2. And that is going to be 2 deaths as a result. Cuckoo, in the meantime, pursuing Soxa, who's just going to decrepify TP. Pretty frustrating to see the little support get away. And TNC really wants to get aggressive, but just can't find an opening. And
Soxa from behind with the solo kill.
Soxa
tries for the TP out, not going to be successful.
And he tanks the Winter's Curse.
Yeah.
I think they'll take that any day of the week. It's a 1-for-1, but that is an off lane for your 5-position Pugna.
Bottom side, however, Sam H going to get caught. Burrow struck up.
That's rough.
And
As we have a Burrow Strike, or Epicenter Burrow Strike combination. And Raven, well, ends up being a lot of damage coming out. There's a nice Sonic Wave onto 2. Blade Fury is going to finish off Misery. In the meantime, Moon is stuck inside the cogs. Does have a repel and pop the GA, but you have to think eventually. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was going to die for sure, but he's just going to walk away for now. There's the Omni Slash being used to full effect. He's getting life drain. No, that's somebody else actually. He used it on Cuckoo by accident. Moon Meander will finally drop to the Cuckoo right click. Soxa taking a Shadow Strike now. The Glimmer Cape saving him.
oh, Resolution's en route towards bottom, but Tim's already anticipating this. Can he get the stun this time around?
Yeah,
yes, he can.
Is that the first thing?
I think it is, yes.
He's going to TP out in the midst of danger, but not going to be fast enough for Resolution. It'll be 5 Midases. I thought for sure there was at least 6, but
I'm
here
sure
comes
this
the
is the most
Strike.
Midases this tournament. That
On the
we've
clockwork.
had.
Oh, wow. Weehaw jumps in, trying to finish off the Wyvern. He'll do just that. And now the Tier 2 tower is what they want to take next.
Oh, that's their big spam hero. And Queen of Pain, TP actually on cooldown for 4 seconds time. So just going to be forced to sit up here and auto-attack down the tower a little bit, but Odd already up under the high ground. There is a glyph, however.
Yeah, Weehaw getting spammed here. Gets the repel applied to him. He's going to get sprouted just for posterity's sake. And the treants are created, and the drums are popped, and the damage is being done. Fortification by TNC will prevent a little bit of damage here. There's the jump in from Weehaw. He pops BKB. We have a buyback on the Wyvern. Tim's getting destroyed, though. No buyback for him. That's 45 seconds on the deck. 14:37. Look for the Winter's Curse. It's not going to do a whole lot as far as damage is concerned. The Epicenter Burst Strike combination. Misery getting his revenge on 14:37. That's 2 dead for TNC as the aggression continues for Planet Odd. Weehaw wants to get this mid-racks. Sonic Wave almost taking out Resolution, but not quite enough. And you have to think Weehaw and company will be able to get at least this melee racks.
Yeah, a little bit low on mana, but they still have the BKB and the Aegis on the Nature's Prophet, so...
Misery's so excited he misses a Burrow Strike. Raven, in the meantime, pops his Manta, trying to apply a little pressure to Weehaw. Raven taking... My God, he almost gets burst down just like that. Sam H on the run will live, and look at the survivability between Pugna and Omni Knight. Healing, repelling.
Great hook shot, but just can't actually finish any of these kills.
And that's going to be, in all likelihood, top racks. And Winter's Curse was actually used that fight. Or was it? It actually might have been before that. Nyx Assassin now getting initiated on a beautiful Sonic Wave onto 3 heroes. The GA is popped from the Omni Knight. Nyx Assassin will be the second to die. And Misery getting healed up thanks to the mechanism, but the burst damage is just too much. And Raven attempting to get out, but the Burrow Strike will find him. And that is a full team-wide GG's in favor of Planet.